World War II is remembered for massive battles, famous generals, and cities reduced to rubble. Most people know about D-Day, Pearl Harbor, and Stalingrad. But hidden beneath those legendary moments were smaller secret operations so strange and risky that they almost sound fictional. And one forgotten mission in particular may have changed the course of the war, using nothing more than a dead body and a lie. By 1943, the Allies were preparing for one of the most important invasions of World War II. After defeating Axis forces in North Africa, the next target was obvious: Sicily. The island sat right below mainland Italy and acted like a gateway into Nazi-controlled Europe. If the Allies captured Sicily, they could begin pushing deeper into the continent itself. But there was a huge problem. The Germans knew Sicily was the most logical invasion point too. If Adolf Hitler heavily reinforced the island, the invasion could become a complete disaster with massive Allied casualties. British intelligence understood they needed Germany looking somewhere else. That's when a bizarre idea emerged inside British intelligence headquarters. Instead of hiding the invasion plans, what if they leaked fake ones? The mission became known as Operation Mincemeat, and honestly, the plan sounded completely insane. British intelligence officers decided to plant fake military documents on a dead body and make the Nazis believe the Allies planned to invade Greece and Sardinia instead of Sicily. To pull it off, they needed the body to look believable. The man chosen for the operation was dressed as a British military officer and given an entirely fake identity. They named him Major William Martin. But the genius of the operation wasn't just the uniform or the documents, it was the tiny details. British agents filled his pockets with personal items to make him feel real. Fake love letters from a fictional fiancé, receipts, bank documents, cigarettes, theater tickets. Even keys and photographs were added carefully. The goal was simple. If German intelligence investigated the body, everything needed to look authentic. Then came the dangerous part. The body was transported by submarine and secretly released into the sea near the coast of Spain. Britain chose Spain carefully because although the country was officially neutral, many Spanish officials quietly cooperated with Nazi Germany. British intelligence hoped the documents would eventually fall into German hands. And unbelievably, it worked almost perfectly. The body was discovered by local authorities and copies of the fake documents eventually reached German intelligence officers. The Nazis became convinced the Allies planned major invasions in Greece and Sardinia. Even Adolf Hitler reportedly believed the deception. As a result, German troops, aircraft, and defensive resources were redirected away from Sicily toward other locations. Hitler feared the Mediterranean invasion was part of a larger Allied strategy to attack southern Europe through Greece. That mistake changed everything. When Allied forces finally invaded Sicily during Operation Husky, German defenses were far weaker than they could have been. The invasion still faced resistance, but the deception helped reduce the strength of enemy forces protecting the island. Sicily fell within weeks. The success of the invasion helped trigger the collapse of Benito Mussolini's government in Italy and opened a path for Allied forces into mainland Europe. All because of one fake officer drifting in the ocean. That's what makes Operation Mincemeat so fascinating even today. World War II is often remembered as a war fought with tanks, bombs, and soldiers. But operations like this proved intelligence and deception could be just as powerful as weapons. And the craziest part? For years, many details about Operation Mincemeat remained secret. The mission stayed buried beneath bigger war stories and famous battles. Most people had no idea one of the war's most successful deceptions involved convincing the Nazis to trust documents found on a corpse. But maybe that's why the operation still feels so unbelievable now. Because it proves some of history's biggest moments didn't happen because of brute force alone. Sometimes wars are shaped by lies carefully designed to feel real. And in this case, one of the most important lies of World War II helped change the future of Europe forever.